Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Ptolemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
Fear is an illusion. I am intrigued.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
You seek our service.
I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. Avoid Thrasher. By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit!
Karax, are any of the Spear of Idun's weapon systems ready for use? Orbital strike is online. Designating targets. The Thrasher has been weakened. Warriors, move in and seal its fate! Orbital strikes can now be fired from the Spear of Idun's command panel, Hierarch. The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
These vaults hold the city's last energy reserves. Claiming them should aid you in the fight ahead.
I am but a phantom. I am intrigued. I will. I bask in the twilight. Got to.
The Zerg have extensively fortified this area. An orbital strike would help us break through their defenses.
I am the blade of the Narazine. I am intrigued. I am but a phantom. Nasberu Unadar. I am intrigued. I will comply. I am the...
Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
I am but a phantom. By the void. I see from the shadows.
conduit is under assault.
The blade of the Narazim. I am intrigued. I am but a phantom. Clever. By the voice.
Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
Thrasher has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
By the void. Clever.
Matriarch Vorazun, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating. Secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
Base is under attack. Jakul Enoch. By the void. Clever. I am the blade of the Narazim. I am intrigued. I am but a phantom. I will comply. Cartoon.
Should buy the conduit more time.
Enoch. I bask in the twilight. What would you ask of us? I am intrigued. The darkness rides. Clever. Jakku. You require. From the shadows I come. I am here in the shadows. Here is an illusion. I am intrigued. What would you ask of us? Clever. I am the blade of the narrative. I am intrigued.
You require more Vespene gas.
From the shadows I come. Clever. I am the blade. By the void. Got to. Cold. I am here in the shadows.
Another Void Thrasher against us. Slay it before the conduit falls.
Another Thrasher felled. Is there no end to these abominations? We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
One with the shadow. I come. I am not. What would you ask of us? Go the darkness. I am. You seek our service. I am but a phantom. Cold is the void. I am the twilight. One fear. You require my skills. I am the heart of darkness.
Thrasher has been summoned. This one is in the heart of the city.
Thy bidding. Jakku Inak. Cold is the void.
We are recovering the last solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch. Amon's thrashers are no match for the Templar. The launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it. Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Ire.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ire. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
The solar core requires your attention, Hierarch. Please visit it at your earliest convenience.
The Solar Matrix Core. Truly an impressive sight.
A synthetic star. Imagine what went into its creation. This chamber provides power to the Spear of Adun and all its systems. Its radiance even contributes nourishment for our warriors.
How long until you can bring its tactical systems online?
System analysis has begun, but the star has lain dormant for an eon. It will take time, and a powerful ignition catalyst like Solarite to restore it to full capacity.
Solarite? The Firstborn haven't utilized Solarite in millennia.
This vessel is ancient, Hierarch. We will need to exhaust even unconventional resources if we are to bring it to bear.
Do what you can, Phase Smith. We will acquire what you need.
Very well. You may begin augmenting the solar core whenever you are ready. Select the core to start reviewing your options, Hierarch. This array displays an overview of the Spear of Adun's weapon and support systems. Each system can only be configured to have one active ability at a time. You may select different abilities to complement your tactical decisions in different battles, Hierarch. Our current available Solarite is displayed here. Any leftover Solarite can be routed to our auxiliary systems.
You look different, Phase Smith.
Ah, you must be referring to these mechanical arms. I constructed them to improve my efficiency while running the solar core. So far, they have been quite helpful.
All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver. The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the aeon of strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult. Cloaked warriors are now available for deployment.
Vengeance for ire. Khartoum. Vengeance for ire.
The evacuation ships have reported in. All are present, and are being escorted by the Spear of Adun. Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nerazim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago. Your kind had ire. Our culture is all we ever had.